Welcome to Star News. Click the subscribe button now to stay updated with the hottest and trending news of the day. And now, let's explore today's most interesting highlights. When it comes to love stories in the entertainment industry, very few manage to escape the spotlight. Celebrity romances are often celebrated with grandeur, dissected in tabloids, and eventually forgotten once they fall apart. Yet the story of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng has taken a different path. Their relationship, from whirlwind romance to quiet separation, has always carried a sense of dignity that distinguishes it from the usual spectacle of celebrity love affairs. For years, Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng were seen as one of Chinese cinema's most fascinating couples. They were not simply stars crossing paths on the set of a film. They were two artists whose lives intertwined at a time when both were experiencing major turning points in their careers. Their marriage in 2018 made headlines worldwide, not only because of their celebrity status but also because it seemed to embody a rare sincerity in an industry often accused of being superficial. In the years that followed, they welcomed a child, creating what many fans believed was a picture-perfect family. But as is often the case in the demanding and unpredictable world of show business, the reality behind the cameras was far more complex. In 2021, the couple announced their divorce in a brief statement that surprised many. Unlike other high-profile breakups, there were no public disputes, no accusations, and no endless streams of gossip. Instead, what defined their separation was a quiet acceptance, an unspoken understanding that spoke volumes. Recently, Feng Shaofeng broke his silence in an interview that once again brought their story back into the spotlight. When asked which actress he would most like to work with, he paused for a moment before softly answering, "Zhao Liying is one of them." Those few words carried a weight that lingered long after the interview ended. It was not simply a professional compliment. It was a moment of unguarded honesty, a glimpse into feelings that have never truly faded. Observers couldn't help but notice the way Feng spoke of her. There was a certain tenderness, a nostalgic glow in his expression, as if the memories they shared still lived vividly within him. It was the look of someone who recognizes that some bonds cannot be erased, no matter how much time has passed. Even in the wake of separation, Zhao Liying remains an irreplaceable part of his journey. Their marriage may not have lasted forever, but the imprint it left on both of their lives is undeniable. They built a family, faced public scrutiny, and weathered the intense demands of their careers side by side. These experiences are not easily forgotten, and perhaps they were never meant to be. The emotional threads that once tied them together continue to exist, invisible yet enduring. For Zhao Liying, her career has only flourished since the divorce. Known for her ability to transform into a wide range of roles, from historical heroines to modern-day professionals, she remains one of China's most bankable stars. Her independence and resilience have only added to her appeal, making her a role model for countless fans. Feng Shaofeng, on the other hand, has maintained a steady presence in film and television, often gravitating toward roles that highlight his versatility. But what audiences now recognize is that his personal story, especially his connection with Zhao, adds a layer of humanity that makes him more relatable than ever. The fascination with their relationship lies not in its failure but in its authenticity. Unlike the endless scandals that often accompany celebrity divorces, their story feels more like a poignant chapter from a novel. It is about two people who loved deeply, grew together, and then chose to walk separate paths while still holding on to a quiet respect for each other. That respect is what sets their narrative apart. It transforms their past from a mere love story into something more profound, a reminder that love is not always about permanence but about presence. It is tempting to wonder what the future might hold. Could their paths cross again, not just professionally but personally? Might fate offer them another chance to continue the story that once captivated millions? While such questions remain unanswered, the possibility lingers, giving fans something to hope for. In the meantime, their separate journeys continue to inspire admiration. At its core, their story highlights the true meaning of love in a world that often confuses it with fleeting passion or public spectacle. Love, as Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng have shown, can exist even after its form has changed. It can be remembered in glances, in words spoken with hesitation, and in the quiet acknowledgement that some people will always hold a special place in our hearts. Their chapter as a married couple may be closed, but the story they created together still resonates. Like an unfinished poem, it carries with it the beauty of what once was and the possibility of what may still come. And in that lingering emotion lies the reason why audiences continue to be drawn to them. Not because of scandal or drama, but because their journey feels real. It feels human. In a fast-paced entertainment industry where yesterday's headlines are quickly forgotten, Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng's story stands out as something timeless. It is a reminder that love does not need to last forever to be meaningful. Sometimes, its true power lies in the memories, the lessons, and the quiet dignity it leaves behind. And so, whether they remain apart or cross paths once again, one thing is certain: the bond they shared has already secured a permanent place in the narrative of Chinese cinema, and in the hearts of those who believe in love's enduring grace.